Why? Alright, we're coming back now. We're coming back, we're coming back, we're coming back. We're coming back! Guys, I don't know what's happening with Twitch today. It's just restarting itself. I selected a new server and they just simply don't want us to watch Etty versus arseny today. But we're gonna get back into it and see if our luck changes around this time around. We didn't actually miss anything. It disconnected at 2 to 3 and we're still at 2 to 3. Etty's unable to conclude any of these fights into his favor.
Yeah, like he has a massive stack going on, and that was a very nicely picked fight by Etty, because he knew however that went, even if you take a lot of damage, as long as he got the frag and got the meg out there, you'd be fine. And there it is, arseny not really able to do any damage.
Etty, his rockets are suffering a lot. He drops down with the LG and he is so much more effective at picking up the lead with it on top of it.
Okay, that attack there by arseny was alright, because he did a lot of damage, but it would only be favorable for him if he actually managed to steal away the red armor, unfortunately not being able to do so, and now he's forced to land the rails. So far he's landing them.
He's doing good damage. He misses the shot that would have got him killed, but he hits the next one. Well played, arseny. And Etty should be upset.
They're doing server maintenance.
They're doing server maintenance.
Why?
Who is?
Twitch.
Oh really?
Look at arseny go.
Holy crap. Who cares about ping? He was hitting a lot of LG there where Etty had his back turned. And is he going to be able to chase up for some more? Looking for a rail through the windows. Not going to find it now. Red and Mega up at the same time. Would be great for arseny if he can pick up another kill before the items are up. Little face rocket. Oh, arseny's got follow-up damage. Etty's got to be really careful here. He's under a lot of pressure and he's succumbing to it.
I like the attack from Etty, which will mean that arseny won't really have damage health, but he doesn't have the rail. However, he has the LG and the red and the rocket to do an attack at his red armor. But you can see how arseny positioned himself based on the weapon advantage that he has, which was the rail. Land the rail, and now this red is going to be his.
Well, he's definitely not letting the disadvantage get to his mind. Yeah, and he's kind of mistimed the items a little bit, unfortunately, so he's got to hope and pray that Etty does not punish him right now, and his prayers were answered. Now he's just got to make sure he can get the red and he can continue bullying Etty off the map. And this is nice bits of pressure that Etty's doing, but he only manages to hit one rail. He needs to get a little bit more for his efforts.
It's alright, because now, as long as he gets the yellow, he'll be on a stack advantage.
Okay.
But he needs to get the yellow before he comes up for the mega fight. He's actually trying to keep the position for the mega, but without landing more rails, I feel like he just missed on a very good opportunity, because, let's see. Yeah, arseny's just gonna push in. And unless Etty gets the red, is he gonna get it? But he's so low right after, he's on 8 points of health, and look at arseny. He's just gonna steal the yellow now, and he's gonna come back to center map, and he'll find Etty, and probably another easy frag before the next red. So far, it's been arseny, even with the ping disadvantage, responding perfectly to all of Etty's moves.
Etty keeps on revealing himself and taking damage from arseny somehow. I feel like Etty's been very underwhelming with his presence on the map. And arseny doesn't seem to care. He's running around, he's like, yep, I'm gonna pick up kills because you just simply are not doing enough damage. And there's still 10 seconds for red armor. arseny could have gotten the yellow first, but he's like, get a frag, it's right in front of me, and the rockets are sublime.
I can't believe he actually predicted that Etty would stay there, or if he just went for a blind air rocket.
It was pretty neat. Etty managed to acquire the yellow.
But look at how arseny's positioned. Always giving himself the rail angles, knowing that there was still a lot of time before the items were up. Now he's just waiting for Etty to come through the teleporter or through the high ground. There it is. Now Etty has to drop to arseny's LG. And even with 90 ping, that's very, very dangerous.
Sick rail from arseny. This is going to completely keep him going. That might have been the kind of rail that decides it. If he can get the kill right there. Ooh. Very close. Etty's fortunate to be alive still, and he's hitting some nice rails. He's going to get the LG out. Can he survive this encounter? That's a no. But arseny's weak. A challenge right now, I think, is mandatory.
You need to be really fast. Red's about to spawn, and there it is. He's fast. Did enough damage, now he's trying to get a frag, and there's a frag for Etty. Now, how many more frags can he convert this?
He's so
Probably
low.
none. Yeah, now arseny has a decision. Does he want to challenge at the Mega right now and potentially end the game? Or does he want to keep it safe? Because, I mean, it's less than 3 minutes left. He can just play it safe. But there's a lot of frags separating these two.
Etty needs to charge down that red armor. He's taking a lot of damage for it. 83 health left. He goes for a rocket jump. arseny can't pair him off with enough damage. 2 rails from Etty. This can keep him in it. Bit of LG at the end. He's only on 12 health, but he gets the kill.
Oh.
That was clutch. Oh, another one for the frag. Oh, I can't believe Etty's landing these shots. 14 health. There's the Mega. He's going to quickly try and snatch that. arseny trying to do pressure from above, but it's not enough. And now we've got the red up. Etty, he's managed to get a superior position for it and pushes arseny out of the room. He's managed to somehow keep control.
He's getting a lot of frags really quickly. And there's 2 minutes to go, only 4 frags. Oh, bit of a cock up there, but the yellow will still be up. There it is, he sees it. And now he can chase again. That's
a nice little move actually from Etty. It's a pity that he wasn't able to get the damage that he wanted, but this should be a frag for the Norwegian. He's actually going to back off.
Gonna approach this. He needs to go for a fight right now. He doesn't want arseny to get any of the 2 major items. He's going for the red. He's assuming arseny doesn't know the timing of the Mega. And luckily for him, it doesn't backfire.
I don't know if Etty had it.
Very, very passive.
Is he going to find him? He's looking all over the place. He just heard a teleporter being used, I think, and he's up the top. That's going to be 1 rail.
One more rail will kill arseny. That's going to be the frag for the Norwegian.
Superb.
3 frags, 1 minute to go. And that is delaying, arseny is delaying the spawns massively. Oh, there's another rail.
You can just grab the bounce pad.
Nice.
Oh, I love it.
I love that jump. Very clean as well.
Just get the kill, just secure the frag. LG, the
There's
rocket will
another
do.
frag. 45 seconds.
He needs to check red. Alright, this is it. He's got to be on an absolute charge right now. arseny is going to be sweating by now. He might need to change his t-shirt after the game because the pressure is absolutely on. LG engagement here by the Norwegian. He's got to chase for the kill. Oh,
that's gonna be a telefrag. That's gonna be a telefrag. Oh no, telefrag! Awesome rocket. He's left really low after that, but it's okay. Only 1 frag to make up. He cannot go through the teleporter. That would be suicidal. Just go jump it, get the red, and get the frag. He's there still. Can he get the frag done?
Oh no!
arseny land the shotgun blast, and that's good game. I can't believe it.
So clutch there. We had like 3 minutes of absolute clutch from both players. Sick first map here in the round of 12 game. That's going to be arseny taking down the first map of the best of 5.
43% shotgun on 90 ping. That's mad skills right there.
Just when he had to land it as well.
And he used the shotgun a lot. You can see 300 damage. That's not easy.
Oh really? Oh, fair. Okay, I underestimated how much he did. That was seriously close. Etty, I think, the last 60 seconds, I actually think he made all the right decisions. On top of that, I think he went above and beyond, especially with that neat little rocket jump he did at the yellow bounce pad. Was not expecting him to be able to catch up with arseny so quickly and give himself 20-25 seconds to get the last kill.
I just didn't like Etty trying to shoot an air rocket when he was at the red. If he used the LG while he was at the red, arseny would have probably died because there was no way for him to actually respond to a mid-range fight with a shotgun versus the LG there.
Oh, that was pretty hot. You could tell that Etty was getting a little bit shaky, and I think arseny, once he got that last kill, probably he was just able to take a huge, deep breath and start preparing himself 5 seconds early for the next map. But I wonder actually. They're talking about service still, but I think arseny actually delivered quite well on his ping. And I really think that arseny is a lot stronger on a high ping than Etty would be. Those Scandinavians just don't know what it's like to play on high ping.
Well, that's true, really. If you're born in Scandinavia, you're never going to have to play an online game over 50 ping.
Pretty much.
And I've never played a game with under 60 ping.
You've never played it with under 60? Yeah, man.
No.
We just got Hebeefly. He just subscribed. Man, my excellent sound's gone. I'm going to have to find it, but thanks for joining the Z-list, dude. Much appreciated your support. Alright, let me know if this game starts, because I'm just getting into Moobot. There we go. We might have a delayed, where is it?
Delayed.
Excellent.
There we go. I played that sound just for you, Hebeefly. Thanks very much. Let's get ourselves into the next game. It's arseny versus Etty here on Cure. I'm going to quickly get arseny's point of view, and that simply didn't work, what I just did. There we go. Alright. We're ready.
Picking up the rail from the start, obviously his strongest weapon. Etty's strongest weapon as well, I'd say, so he needs to keep an eye on it, because Etty will surely try to go for it. But I think Etty will try to play a bit more LG bait this time around, because he knows he has that ping advantage. Oh wow, that rail went to nowhere.
That did not work at all for arseny. He's got to be very careful. Etty realizes he's done a huge amount of damage, that he can secure a kill. But does he want the kill, or does he want to get the full control first? Looks like control is his option.
I would have probably gone for the kill right there, because now it's going to be really hard to find arseny, because arseny doesn't need to chase for the frag just yet. It's still a tight game, and you can find a lot of armor around each map, so Etty needs to be very aggressive as he's being in 3 great rockets.
Yeah, well played. And he's got resources to pick up afterwards. It's as if he never took a scratch, and he's going to find arseny just sitting on his own. A couple of alright rockets from the Russian, but it's certainly not enough to shake off Etty's confidence. And this is a really good start for Etty on this map, and something he would have needed after a very tense game on silence. He's going to have to cherish the lead.
arseny's already there trying to steal it, but that's going to be for nothing. Oh, wow. Even
Did he
with
get the excellent? No.
No. Even with a spawn protection thing, he still got the frag. And another one, 5 frags in less than 2 minutes by Etty.
Hey, he's doing a
Now it's gonna be like really hard for arseny, because he's forced to go aggressive at some point in the game, and right now he has no idea how to go aggressive.
Good rockets though from arseny, almost even gets himself a kill. Etty's gonna rush down that red. He wants the armor. arseny right in his way. Is the LG enough? It isn't! arseny gets himself on the board.
I was gonna say, that was
Sick.
a very controlled attack by Etty, because he knew he had the red and could fall back on, but in this map you gotta be much more careful how you approach those fights, because it's very easy for your opponent to just get one of them if you're not fast enough.
Unfortunately for arseny, he's not really able to convert immediately because he was just so weak. There's a bit of a move from Etty. arseny gets the 25 health bubble, so he's allowed to keep on pushing a little bit. If he takes any damage, he dies, but it's Etty who dies.
And arseny, he's getting a lot of momentum from this. Just out of a not entirely calculated move from Etty, or just backfired a little bit, arseny's got control and he's still converting that on frags. Could be another one right in a second. No red though.
Yeah, Etty gets out of the way quick enough. We've got 5 seconds left till red. Etty can't show his face right now. He's going to have to do damage at the moment. He can't rely on picking up these items. And actually, he doesn't get a single drop of damage.
But he got the timing of the items. That should be good enough for Etty right now. He has a 4 frag lead and he has 100 armor to play with. He also has the rail, which will allow him to use the angles to his advantage. But right now, he's right under arseny. arseny, if he drops, he tries to go for the rail.
Do you think a drop would have been a good idea there?
Only if he did it really fast. Because 1 second later, on the timing of that, then he'd be dead.
Fair. Well, Mega's up. Oh!
Wow, another rail.
Stunning. And he's going to catch Etty again. He can't even get onto the yellow. This is going to be extra resources here for the Russian. And he's really encroaching very quickly on the lead that Etty built.
Yeah, and look at how clean the frags are. He just got the frag and he's back to 150, 200. So he knows, since the mag and the red are going to be spawning fairly at the same time, if he wants to go aggressive again, he should do it right now. Because then he'll have the mag and then 4 seconds after the red. He needs to do it before the mega spawns, or because if he does it right after the mega spawns, there's a chance that Etty might spawn in one of them. Like right now. I think it's better for us to just keep the control going. Make sure Etty cannot get the red, and there it is. Now he could go for a frag, but now it's so risky. Etty managed to actually steal that. As I said, he should have picked up that red instead of wandering around with rail angles.
That's
it's
a
all
lifeline.
about timing, about when you make the move. Because 1 second after could cost you a great opportunity like that, and now Etty has 150 armor to play with.
I think his chase towards the yellow to look for damage, which failed, was that time he needed to get the items instead. But you know, if he did get the kill, it would have been, you know, hashtag worth it. But let's have a look. Etty trying to get some damage done. arseny not doing a whole lot. And there it is. Etty just moves down. He's like, LG versus LG. I'm comfortable with this. And he's managing to re-extend the lead now.
Yeah, very well played from Etty. This time he did take advantage of the opportunity granted. And he got control of from that. This fight does not favor Etty at all though. Look at arseny's rockets connecting. Etty's still alive, but he's going to be forfeiting the red, I believe. Wait.
Is arseny there?
Didn't. Taking a long time to get there. Now he's available. Oh, but the rocket connects on Etty.
arseny's got to get the hell out of the way. There's not much health left and arseny can't get another rocket to leave. Etty looking for another spawn frag. Just go for the safety rail at the end in case arseny decides to show his face again. Is he going to chase through the teleporter? That's a little bit aggressive. He wants to get this mega health without taking too much of a risk. arseny posing a little threat at the top end of the map, and Etty can continue his way further into the lead. He is making quick work of this. arseny is getting all up in his face and making the frags quite easy.
Yeah, this seems like a reverse of the other map.
Yeah, basically.
And another frag from Etty, but okay, there's arseny's opportunity. Finally, he did enough damage so that he can go aggressive. But he lets Etty get the red, and if he doesn't get the frag right now, it's gonna be game over. There's a rail.
Two.
Two.
Is there another? Oh, there is as well!
Oh.
Etty gave the angle to him. Why the hell did he show his face? It was a risk to take that just was not worth it on any level. This is going to be arseny's mad rush to get himself close to Etty's lead. I can't believe he's hitting these shots. He's going to hit another one. This is beautiful.
It's so risky as well. I mean, he's on ID ping and he's just going for point blank rails.
Can he keep on doing that? Can he switch things up a bit and string together a few frags even quicker than Etty was able to? What? I don't understand how he's doing that.
I don't think he even sees Etty there, he just goes for prediction rails.
I think he can't keep on picking up the red armor like as it spawns. He's got to keep on finding Etty, and he goes with another point blank rail.
This reminds me of E+.
Etty's in the way. He's going to be chasing down for another kill. Oh, the plasma pushes him down again. We've got the yellow, so arseny wants this. He's running short on rails, and as you can tell, guys, he's been making quite an impact on the last few minutes of this game with that weapon.
It's like, right now, it's the same scoreline as it was when Etty tried to make a comeback versus arseny. And around the same time as well.
arseny's going to try to chase him down. Etty, rocket jumps away.
Rocket jump, and arseny fails his. But he still has a lot of that. It's all cool. But he needs to start getting frags real soon. And Etty, this map also gives you a lot of escape routes. So it's really hard to track down your opponent and trap him.
Where the hell is Etty?
There he is.
He's trying to be very devious. arseny's rail is just being...
Oh, but there's a red for Etty. That's gonna be a good game unless arseny gets the frag right now. And he actually gets the frag? Okay.
How's he going to do it? Play it next though. 5 frags in just over a minute. This is so damn tight, and he hasn't got the rail to work that long distance game with.
Or the stack.
Yeah.
Go for really close rocket fight. So he's going to have to go for every single risk right now. There's 1 minute to go, and that's
Crater. I think that might be it, guys. arseny, his time ran out. He didn't have enough health. He couldn't just sit around and wait for the red armor. He had to make a desperate move. And this is going to be Etty picking up his 14th frag. And arseny, he might play it to the end, but by now it's going to be GG's. And I think Etty, he's relaxing as well. He knows that he's just managed to tie things up. And that we can see, I think, Furious Heights that's going to be next.
Next is Furious Heights.
Yeah.
Even the promo.
Well, arseny did walk into him, you know. I'm really falling in love though with arseny's rails. I want to look at the stats when we get to the end of the game. As it would definitely not be quite as close a second map. Oh my god, both their rails are just crazy. It wouldn't be quite as close a game if Arseny wasn't hitting his shots. There it is, guys. 17-7 in the end, although I don't believe it really justifies how close the game actually was in the end. Both of the players had a good amount of time in control. Although obviously, mostly Etty in the end. Oh, damn it, my Twitch has just restarted chat.
Good, because you're not gonna see what chat's talking about right now. Guys, you're all a bunch of weirdos, and Funny Bees is leading the weirdos.
What's he doing?
Do you want me to say the last 2 lines that he said?
Can you drop some keywords?
Sex, donkey. That's the keywords.
Yeah, guys, I don't think we should worry about that.
He's a disturbing young man.
Yeah, we know. We know. Oh god, we know. Alright. These guys are sitting on Furious Heights right now, so we'll be able to start this in just a couple of moments.
I'm not even gonna read chat anymore.
Well, no, what's disturbing is that the donkey kept his socks on the entire time. That is literally the only thing I've been able to read from that conversation.
Thank God. Thank God.
Like, imagine being on a bus and you overhear someone saying that. You'd be kind of confused. Right, let's get into the match now. They've started T7. Arseny versus Etty. Who's going to take match point? Well, put themselves onto match point, should I say, afterwards. Arseny, off the beginning. He's getting rail to yellow to red. Nice little patient play. Oh, the second rail as well.
Impressive.
Etty's going to be upset with that, because he definitely can't challenge for a red pickup. He can try and do damage, though. Which looks like is what he's up to right now.
Oh, one grenade hit. That's enough. And but now Arseny is going to be late for the mag. Etty just stole the mag, thanks to all the delay that he put in on those grenades.
He's missing more rails now. Just after the sick ones he was hitting earlier, there's no more damage coming out on the long range. 10 seconds till red. Etty will surely challenge for this.
He's positioned at top, but he does not have the rail. Can he land one rocket? He can't. He can't drop right now. I mean, he probably can because of Arseny's ping, and he's doing a lot of damage to Arseny. But now after that, it would be much better to actually preserve his stack, because Arseny can just go aggressive, get a frag, and he has enough time to go back to the mega. Doesn't have that much health though, needs to be careful.
Arseny's fairly low at the moment. Etty, he gets a direct. He hasn't really killed enough time though to get to the red armor, but is he going to go down there? He's getting himself the yellow instead, and Arseny, he just wants to go for the drop. I feel like Etty, when there was a fight going at the railgun before, I feel like he was a bit too hesitant in dropping. And maybe that cost him. It would have been like a risk anyway, but I feel like it would have been not such a intense risk if he was down earlier. And now Arseny looks like he might even be able to convert. He is fairly low himself. 6 health now. 1 second left. Etty, he can't reach with the LG.
Oh, Arseny's still chasing now. Can he get the frag? And he gets the frag.
So much action in this series at the moment. And this is Arseny's pick as well. So, based on the way things have been going already, this is going to be a map he can win. What? How was it? Okay, that was weird.
Yes. He's chasing Etty on 6 points of health. He's definitely gonna die really soon, and he's still. Wow, one more rail from Etty could actually get him the frag. That's ridiculous. And they're both charging this.
I say charging. Etty's like strafing sideways,
yeah,
trying
Etty
to get
is
some
just
health.
fighting for his life, but landing all the rails in the process.
Etty though, what's he working with? I think he's got. Oh, he just hit the direct rocket. This could be him getting onto the board now.
Could be him getting onto the board. But he does go out with the red.
Alright, so Yeah, one rail is going to help a little bit, but Etty, he's definitely not going to be fearing the mega health at all, and he's given himself plenty of time to get there. There's even a yellow still up. Etty going for this yellow means you're going to be late for the red. But arseny's not in position for it. This is a gift from the gods for Etty, and he's like, okay, well, I'm going to leave you up a little longer. Don't want any clashes with the, I was going to say don't want any clashes with the Mega, but he kind of made him clash. 3 seconds isn't enough time difference between the items.
Oh, there's the rail.
Thank you, arseny, for that pop-up, because it gave him an absolutely clear as day angle on it. How's arseny going to get out of here? He is so weak, he tries to land a little bit of a plasma, not going to work.
Again, this is a map that if you leave both items up to get the frag, it can backfire because the other player can just spawn in the red that arseny just did, and you got the frag. So you need to be really careful about how and when to do that. Etty's still chasing, you can get another frag really soon.
He managed to do a lot of damage just then, but he's running a bit short on algae, so chasing close range just doesn't seem so appetizing right now. Just go for the spam rail there, Etty. You would have done beautiful things to my mind. Okay, arseny, you might have just caught yourself out over here, but Etty going for rail shot. Oh, that's a nice snapshot there.
I think he just gave himself the mag as well.
Oh, he's missing the rails, arseny.
Oh, arseny was railable right there, but he goes completely aggressive, hoping that Etty would still have the rail out.
Yeah, that was a bit optimistic. Etty making a very wise weapon choice after it looked like it was almost too late. If arseny just jumped away, he would have been fine and he would have continued surviving. Yeah, maybe there would have been a bit of extra damage from Etty at the end, but certainly not enough to kill him.
No, though. Oh, arseny. That was a good rail, but going aggressive right now, that's a very bad move, because there's still a long time before the red comes up. Unless he actually steals the mag, which he does, he kind of turns the situation around properly, but he's not going to spawn in the red, so that's going to be red for Etty. So suddenly 2 frags for free that Etty just got.
Etty can't throw away this lead. He has got to make the absolute best of this. No over-aggressive plays. And it's pretty tight because arseny is on the verge of doing enough damage to shove him off of control. And I think arseny might have just won himself the mega health.
He did again. Etty timing on the mega hasn't been spot on, but he landed the rail to put arseny back to the starting stack, and he got the frag. I think arseny might have run out of energy in this map.
Yeah, you might be right there. He's starting to make some pretty over-aggressive moves, and I really think that he still had another minute or so where he could play it a little bit slowly before he was, you know, forced into desperate moments. Etty handling this one nicely, and maybe this is going to be enough to push him onto match point.
Nice.
Solid rockets. Is arseny going to be able to get this red? No, he's going to dive into the water, and that is going to be the end of him once more. And that is it. GG. Etty is now 2-1 up in the series.
And look at the damage difference. 1.2k in favor of the Norwegian. But now, I mean, so far both players are winning their maps. And now we're going to another arseny map, which will be sinister.
Wait, what? I thought it was the other way around. What are you talking about?
Never mind. This was arseny's map, actually.
Yeah.
Although I would definitely favor Etty on this map. Maybe the first 2 maps weren't really as we predicted them to be. And maybe Silence was actually Etty's map.
I feel like Silence is an arseny map, but can you ask them? Can you ask them quickly? Can you ask them who picked Silence, and then we'll of course know.
The first map. I'm gonna make a prediction that Etty picked Silence.
Oh, you're right.
Yep.
Damn it. Okay.
Right.
I was going to say, it's kind of even though Silence I really kind of associate with arseny as well, and he played it really nicely. What's my watch model? I don't know idea what model it is, but it's a fossil, a GTM, if you really want to know.
I'm going to favor arseny on this map and say they're going to take it to a tiebreak.
Honestly, I believe you. I think we're going to see a tiebreaker, and I'm going to be very surprised if Etty doesn't bring us there. Let's get onto someone already. Oh my god.
Etty trying to go aggressive right now.
There we go.
Oh, it does a bit of damage, but it was mostly for him to figure out when the red's going to be up. There's a huge delay on that Mega. And he really mined that rail to save himself, because he was taking a lot of damage. And arseny could still drop down, and he's dropping down, but Etty is landing all the shots.
He needs to hit one more?
Why does he peek again with 5 points of health to the rail?
If he hit the rail, it would have been a kill, and he knew it, and he just couldn't do it.
So risky play from these two players. And there's arseny.
Solid challenge, though.
I mean, yeah, but that's a fight that Etty shouldn't have gone for, because now he's going to be forfeiting control to arseny. Well, just a Mega, and he can still make up for it as he does. The Norwegian bringing out the crazy plays.
Oh no, he can't go on.
Just jump at.
That almost worked nicely for him, but not quite. Is he going to make this work? That rocket's so close to his head, just about survives. It's a ridiculous map at the moment, but Etty, he's been getting the better of it. Since he got that frag up at the red, he is converted and converted and converted.
I mean, I'm guessing if arseny allows Etty to keep this very aggressive playstyle going, Etty will always have the edge just because of the ping. He can react faster and aim better.
Oh, no rail over there, but Etty can walk away happy with the amount of control that he's acquired. There is a day and a half until items spawn, so maybe Etty's going to be able to use this time to pick arseny off once more and really secure a solid advantage in this match point, in fact, for him.
Yeah, it is match point for the Norwegian. Oh, that's gonna be so good for arseny, even dying before the Mega is up. Now he has to do work all over again. He needs a lot of frags behind. He needs to play it very, very safe. He needs to be like a ninja. He cannot go for more aggressive fights, and he gets caught off guard massively. I think arseny is about to tilt.
I think he tilted last map, to be honest.
Yeah, I would also say that.
Etty making some smart moves, you know. He realized, oh, I just hit a direct rocket, and he goes through, checks the Mega, leaves red up. It's something very simple, but it's been immensely effective, and he's just going to be able to pick off arseny yet again. arseny are just dropping down, forcing himself onto items. He does make it. How much damage can the Russian do?
Even if he got that frag, it would be for nothing, because items aren't up until in 15 seconds. And Etty would just rush off the spawn. And for him to kill Etty, he would have to do a ton of damage. It was really a no-brainer not to go to that side. He still did a great rocket jump in a rocket from Etty.
That's
and
it.
There's the GG. Etty takes down the arseny 3-1 and moves on to play Evil in the quarterfinals.
Wow. That ended really quickly. Etty just went on an absolute rampage and destroyed arseny, and Sinister was not expecting it to go so much like that. Unfortunately for arseny, he wasn't able to hold on to what was a really good first map victory, and actually, I don't know, he just stopped handling the ping